It's Haulout Day!
Hi there, and welcome back to Sailing with Intention. In this episode, we are having Intention hauled out in order to perform some needed maintenance. Pro tip, editing video is a lot easier if you do it sometime earlier than a year after the fact. That blue machine is the 75-ton travel lift that will haul Intention out of the water and put her on stand so that we can work on her. But first, we have to motor from our slip over to the Haulout slip. That's the one with the yellow walkways. We called on our instructor Gord and another instructor Dallas to help us. We had been present when our boat was hauled out for survey before we bought her, but we thought it was a good idea to have more experience on board this time. As you can see, the path into the Haulout Bay was narrow and rocky. Having Gord and Dallas there made the short trip much less nerve-wracking though. Donna's a better helmsperson than me, so she was at the wheel.
So what are we about to do?
We're about to pull our boat forward into some slings, and then they're gonna scoop our boat out of the water like a big baby. And then put it up on some stilts so we can paint the under bits.
Nice.
Once we got to the Haulout Bay, the boatyard staff used boat hooks on long poles to maneuver Intention. They spun her around and centered her in the travel lift slings. Then it was time to start lifting her, carefully, out of the water. Not surprisingly, it didn't take long for Donna to make a new furry friend. This is Fido, and he's a fixture at the boatyard. He's a friendly old boy and also, well-fed, thanks to the treats that everyone gives him. I've sped most of the footage of the lifting operation up, and have indicated at the bottom of the screen by how much. Even I don't want to watch a YouTube video of a boat haul out happening in real time. You can see here that the old stainless steel cockpit rails have been removed from Intention. One of the things we had done during this haul-out was to have Blackline Marine fabricate a new stainless steel arch to house our solar panels, our radar, and to provide dinghy davits. This isn't sponsored, by the way. We paid full price for our new solar arch. Intention looks almost naked without even a little bit of stainless steel on her stern. Nobody is allowed to be on board when a boat is being hauled out. This is because of the small but very real risk that the slings will slip and the boat will fall into the water. If this were to happen, it would probably destroy the boat, but a boat is just a thing and can be repaired or replaced. The haul-out staff at the boatyard really knew what they were doing, making sure that the boat was in the perfect location and the straps were not going to slip or damage anything on the boat when they started to take up the 10 or so tons of Intention's weight. It's really cool and really unsettling to see our sailboat rise up out of the water, suspended at least 5 meters above the water. Once the boat was out of the water, the staff scraped all the barnacles and other growth from the propeller, and then they power washed the soft growth from the hull. Sea life will grow any place it can get a foothold, and all of that biodiversity slows us down when we're sailing. As you can see, the original name of Intention is still labeled on the hull. One of the tasks for this Haulout was to remove all the old lettering in preparation for her renaming. If you want to see how we did that, check out episode 5, where we show the renaming ceremony, and episode 5.1, where we apply the new lettering to Intention. The travel lift was operated by remote control, which was really kind of freaky. I lost sight of the operator several times, and it just looked like the travel lift was a robot or something. The keel and hull of the boat is strong enough to support her entire weight. The staff put big wooden blocks under the metal part of the keel so it wasn't damaged by the pavement, and then they arranged stands around her sides so she didn't blow over in any winter windstorms that might blow through the marina. We needed to have Intention hauled out so we could repaint her hull. We have another episode coming up that details that process, so if you're interested, check out episode 8. While she was hauled out, we also needed to take care of replacing several plumbing fixtures that are below the waterline. We also needed to replace zinc anodes that protect her propeller and prop shaft, and allow Blackline access to design and build the solar arch. And that's it. Intention is safe and sound and on the hard, ready for us to do all the jobs we needed to do. Thanks for watching. As always, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe. It really helps promote our channel. And leave a comment down below. We always like knowing what people think about our videos.